Hello, and welcome to another update video about XRP. XRP rallied yesterday significantly. It basically nearly reached my target that we discussed already, that we have been discussing for a while in this larger C wave to the upside here, that we should get sort of towards that 55 cent range, possibly, maybe even higher. The pullback today, it's again a sign that this chart as a whole is just weak. We've been talking about that many times. It's not the best crypto chart. Actually, it's one of the poorest ones, unfortunately. And I did highlight to you yesterday, if you watched the video, that these pumps out of the blue for XRP, they often break down again. Yeah, we had the same situation here back in, here, was that here? Yeah, it was here in September when we rallied out of the blue in a significant way. And I told you that at the moment it's only 3 waves, yeah, and unless we make 5, this is going to break down, and it did break down again. Similar story here. It made only 3 waves so far to the upside, and it's come down lower than it ideally would do for a 4th wave. So just a quick recap, we've been talking for a while about this 1-2-1-2-1-2 section or setup series, and the idea was to get a 3rd wave at some point here, which happened, but then the wave 4 normally wouldn't pull back that much. So again, it's getting difficult. It's technically it's still a valid wave 4, but again, there's just a significant risk it's breaking down again, as it tends to do with XRP. Now I'm still counting it as a wave 4, basically in the absence of anything better. I could count it as another 1-2 setup, but then it's getting very unrealistic because you have a 1-2 here, a 1-2, a 1-2, and it would be another 1-2, and also this wave 1 would be too high compared to this wave 1. Yeah, it's just a bit ridiculous. So this pullback increases the risk of the entire thing to break down. If it cuts into the price region of the wave 1, which would be 40.18 cents, this is not a valid wave 4 anymore. Even now it's getting questionable because it's just pulled back too much. But there's still a chance. The ascending trend line here could provide some support, but then it probably breaks into the price region of the wave 1. Just need to see. I think, it's pulled back. Let me just measure that. It's pulled back now again to a level that is not healthy for a wave 4. For a wave 4, it should have held the 43.3 cent level, the 50% retracement of that 3rd wave. It didn't. It broke to the 61.8 retracement. That's a solid retracement level, but not for a wave 4. Again, it would point rather towards a wave 2 maybe, but then again, you have just too many 1-2 setups to believe it, because too many 1-2 setups means it would be either something very bullish, which I don't really believe, because it would be more bullish than many other coins, or it is something deeply corrective, which then eventually will make a new low. Remember that my view is still that another low would be good for this coin, so it can just reset its entire, basically the entire mess that has been occurring since June last year. But yeah, let's focus on what we see at the moment. Key support is 41.86 cents. If it drops below that, it can find support at this trend channel. Below that level, we've got the 39.8 cent level. But then again, below that level, I think this structure is going to break down. And we need to see. It's not a chart I'm super confident about. But obviously, a lot of people like XRP, a lot of requests for XRP, especially when it shows a few green candles. But typically, these candles out of the blue, especially if there is limited structure, they often don't hold. So that's why it's so important. We need to see these 5 waves, which we didn't. Let's see how it, if it finds support here, then I might eventually count it as a 1-2 setup, depending on how low we go and what happens afterwards. But you need to know that we are now in support again. Yeah, the golden ratio is a support area, but yeah, below 39.8 cents, there's a insignificant risk this entire structure is going to break down, and that we are going to make lows here below the last swing lows of 37 cents and 35. But eventually, if this continues like that to the upside, it would be a very bullish setup. But I have problems to believe that, okay? Because so far it has failed to deliver really on bullish potentials here. But yeah, that's just a quick update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.